Welcome back everybody to Card Hunter. My name is Maxwell, and a few of you said that you would be interested in seeing more of this content on this channel, so I decided to go ahead and quickly make a few more videos. So, last few days, as you can see, I've been playing a little bit over the last couple of days, and I've been racking my brain on what kind of content to bring, because literally, if I'd brought you all of this content here, it would have been a little bit samey, and it would have taken a hell of a long time. That was a good few hours worth of play. So I didn't want to do that, so I've been racking my brain on what kind of content to bring you, and what I think I'm going to do is bring you some epic treasure hunts. Now, what treasure hunts are, they are locked adventures that you purchase with premium currency. Your premium currency here being pizza slices. You can buy it for real money, as you see there. And what you can do is you can unlock these adventures for in-game currency, for real-world currency even. So you see it costs 40 pizza slices. For the first one, you get it for free. So I've been given pizza slices over the course of the game just as for free. Card Hunter is apparently now full screen. I was aware of that. So yeah, I was given this one for free, and it even shows you what your epic weapon reward will be. What these adventures are is you get a guaranteed epic drop out of it, which is nice. So I thought I'd bring you maybe one or two of these epic adventures and see how they work out. What I'm going to do first is give you a quick overview of my deck and my classes. Now, I know somebody was saying that they're interested to see how complicated this gets and how in-depth it gets as you rank up, and it does get pretty in-depth. You're able to build some quite nice decks out. As you can see, I've got a lot of cards compared to what I started with. So what I decided to go with the warrior is what you tend to find is people tend to run away from the warrior quite a lot. So I built in quite a lot of mobility, but I also built in quite a lot of penetration. What that does is it ignores armor, because quite a lot of things have armor. So as you can see, I have cards with step and penetrating. Step lets you move one square before attacking, which is nice. So basically I built a lot of either ranged attacks, so these stabs have a range of 2, and a lot of penetration and a lot of mobility, as you can see with the lunges and the penetrations here. And then the rest of it's all really defensive stuff. As you can see, blocks, parries. With here I've got some lunges and some quick steps. And plenty of armor. With the mage, I just went with an all-round build. So I went with a mixture of decently ranged items, decently ranged spells with some short-range powerful spells. As you can see, a lot of these have okay damage but have a very nice range, and then a few things have very short damage and very short range and nice damage. So basically I've built a mixture of arcane and electricity. I haven't got an item here because I don't actually mind the zap and little zap spells. I find them quite good to use. Now, the reason I've got lots of zaps and arcane is because of this spell here, Spark Generator, and it adds 2 damage to electrical attacks, subtracts 3 from block rolls against arcane attacks. So basically it makes your electricity and arcane stuff a lot more powerful. With the priest, I've just gone for a general build of plenty of healing, lots and lots of healing, lots of armor, some frenzies, and then with the weapons, just some huge big hits. As you can see here, some 8s and some 10s. So basically the priest has a lot of heals and then some huge attacks. So that's my party at the moment. We are currently level 7, but without further ado and waffling on, let's get on with the epic treasure hunt.
What?
Apologies for this thing. Cardhunter.com is now full screen. I don't know why that keeps popping up.
Oh.
Okay, there's a little bit of a meta story going on at the moment. Oh, I didn't read the quest. Oh well. Wow, that is a little bit loud, but I guess that only happens at the start of the game. Right, so we are surrounded right now, and I think you're going to see a little bit more of the in-depth stuff coming into play. Now, what I want to do is charge the warrior forward. I think the idea... So it looks like these guys are zombies, so I think the idea is going to be to... put them there so no one can get to the wizard, is to try and burn down one side as quickly as possible. They've got 13 hit points, so what we'll do is we'll go for the violent swing, which is going to be a huge 10 damage there. And then we can follow that up with the wizard doing a little 3 damage. Wow, this is pretty damn loud. So I'm getting bitten here. Well, that was quite a lot of damage as well. I lost 6 hit points there, and I've been infected. So I'm going to get poisoned every single turn. That's not particularly good. Well, what we're going to do now is walk the mage forward, because we're going to want to burn down a couple of these guys. Hit them with a big zap. Hit them with another big zap. And the warrior's going to follow that one up with a penetrating cut. Now, normally what I would do is probably just save these 2 cards and then draw 2 more cards for the next turn. But basically, we just want to burn these guys down as quick as possible. So what I'm just going to do is just exhaust my hand. And basically get rid of everything. We'll fire off the heal onto the warrior. And there we go. We can go ahead and pass our turn and draw a bunch of new cards. Now, it's always a bit... what I've tried to do is eliminate some of the walks and runs from the warrior's deck, because what tends to happen is what you're seeing here. What we'll do, we'll move the mage forward, because we want to get a big zap off on this guy. After the big zap, we can go for a stab, finish them off. And that is pretty much all we want to do. We'll just go ahead and pass our turn. Now, we do have to get rid of 1 card, but we'll just get rid of the walk, because we get a free one next turn anyway. Now, he's still poisoned. What I like to do with these healing presents is put it on the mage, because the mage... Oh, and he's going to stab himself in the leg here. And the mage tends to stay at the back and stay alive anyway, so... Normally a good idea to put this on this guy. And then as long as he stays within range of these 2 characters, that's going to keep them nice and healed. Right, we want to keep them together as a group. So we don't want the warrior going rushing off too far ahead. And that is pretty much it. We just want to let them shamble towards us for as long as we can. We'll get rid of these 2 runs. We'll get rid of weak armor because it's a bit awful. And we'll get rid of that because it's a little bit awful as well. Healing Presence kicks in, which heals our warrior up nicely. They're going to shuffle forwards. Now, see, this is the only problem, is sometimes you get a little bit deck screwed. As you can see, I've drawn quite a lot of defensive stuff and movement stuff, but don't really have very much attack. So, again, what we're going to do is just get our guys forward. Yep. We're going to get him into there. The priest can take a bit of a kicking himself because he's got plenty of hit points. And then we're going to put the wizard in here. And then what you want to do is really just focus fire people. So add up. So he's got 13 hit points. I don't think they'll have many defensive cards. So we just basically want to find 13 points of damage. Now, I think this is awkwardly going to use all of my attack cards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, so basically everything is going to have to get unloaded onto one zombie's face just to take them out. Ah, God damn it, that zombie running away. So what we're going to do is follow him because we don't want him to get away. And then we can use our stab, take him out. And then what I'm going to do is use the warrior's last movement to put him there. Try and stop anybody getting past to the wizard. And we're going to pass our turn. Healing Presence kicks in. Heals our warrior up. Now, lunging strike. That one's nice. But what we're going to do is go for a spark first. We'll go for the guy on the left-hand side. Now, it looks like they haven't drawn any attack cards either. Now, you don't have to move. With the lunging strike, it's just, it is allowed. Fire off a couple of heals. All the defensive cards coming into action there. We only take 1 bit of damage. He's going to have to heal himself a little bit here. Oh. I think my warrior's been stunned, which isn't great. Walk the priest forward to take some of the attacks himself, and we'll pass our turn. Now, these epic adventures are supposed to be a little bit harder, considering they do give a guaranteed epic item. So that's that's my excuse for why I'm getting my ass kicked a little bit. And it doesn't help that I've drawn nothing but utility cards. Right, what have we got? We are focusing on this guy. And we have just enough damage to take him out. We'll hit him with a bludgeon next in case he tries to run. This ranged stuff will still get him. There we go. Now what we're going to have to do is run the wizard away. Get the priest in. Now I think I'm going to have to heal the warrior because he's a little bit beaten up at the moment. And again, he's got nothing but terrible cards, so we're just going to go and pass. We'll get rid of run, that, and unreliable block. Now, you may have noticed this card, War Cry. Basically, cantrip means that after you play the card, you get another turn. So, play altruism on him. So what we're going to do is play War Cry, just in case he's got any defensive cards. And he doesn't, so we can just go ahead and stab him with impunity. As you can see, he tries to run away, but we have lunge. And then we block, and then we use the wizard with his laser eyes. And that's GG and the victory. So you kill the first wave of zombies, and this allows you the time to retreat into the town to a more defensible position. The townsfolk have left you supplies that may assist your defensive efforts. Let's collect our loot. So we'll just take everything and continue. He's just talking about some kind of pizza girl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly pause here and just adjust my sound, because I think this is far too loud, so bear with me. Right, fingers crossed, that should have dealt with the volume issues. If it didn't, then what I'll do is I'll just probably try and talk only when the game is quiet. Right, the church is the only stone building in the town and therefore the most defensible position. The townsfolk have fortified it, reinforcing the windows and the doors with makeshift obstacles. You must face the brunt of the assault here. This is led by a group of skeleton warriors, both burning and of the regular variety. Alright, so we're going to have to fight skeletons that are on fire. That does not sound good. Oh my god, yes. There is a skeleton on fire. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll charge down the burning skeleton and try and take him out first. Oh, he's nicely moved into range, so we're going to get a violent swing directly onto his face. What's he got? He's got 9 hit points. Oh, it's a bit awkward again that I have to use... I can do 8 damage with both of those. Rather than... Yeah, so I am going to have to use another one up. So what we'll do is we'll try and take him out just with the warrior. So we can keep the other attacks from the wizard for the skeletons. No! Oh yes, of course he survived. I was saying I didn't have enough to take him out. Oh, I did though, because that'll do an extra 1 damage. Oh, I'm being a bit of an idiot. Right, what we'll do is we'll get him in there. Ouch! Holy shit. Zap his face off. I probably shouldn't have put him there. I'm starting to regret that decision. Right, so I'm not really concentrating, considering that I could have taken that skeleton out just with the magic and left the warrior with all of his attacks, thanks to the fact that he had what do you call it? Oh, what's the word I'm trying to think of? He had spark generator on him, which means his electric spell would have done 4 damage and not 3. Right, that's a step 1 spell. Right, the warrior's going to get in there and try and block off some of these guys. Oh god, he is very, very low on life. We have to kill some of these very quickly. Should have probably cast Frenzy. Nevertheless, Frenzy is an extra, what, 2 damage? So we can kill him in 1 turn if he doesn't die. Right, we'll risk it. Oh, he can't cast it on himself, can he? God damn it. Oh, he could cast it on the warrior, and the warrior could take him out. Hopefully he won't die. Oh, wizard dies. Holy shit. Right, okay. This hasn't gone particularly well. Forgot that he could reach around the corner there. Right, I think we are done. So, hopefully a decent draw next turn. Take some of these clowns out. Oh my god, he is about to die. Gotta cast Altruism. Really need to heal on himself. Oh my god, I've drawn nothing but movement cards. So yeah, sometimes you do get a little bit screwed like this. You basically want to have as few movement cards in your deck as you can, just because... just because you don't want to draw movement cards, because you get one given free at the start of the turn anyway. See if he's got any defensive cards. No. We want to get in here, because we want to take this guy out on his last 3 health. And there we go. 1 more skeleton to fight. But again, I'm drawing nothing but movement cards. So he heals, but then burns, and then look at that. The warrior has literally no attacks. Luckily, the priest has a violent swing, or whatever it was called, a mighty chop. He's going to have to heal himself. And then that's my turn over with. Discard all of these sodding movement cards. Do have a nice bit of defense. I think even if the priest does fall, I'm probably going to be safe. Move in here. Use penetrating cut, and that should be... Oh, prevents all damage from piercing and slashing. Alright, what an asshole. Gotta heal himself because he's almost dead. And then we pass because we've got nothing else. We get rid of the weak armor, and we'll get rid of these 2 walks. A little bit more healing. And the warrior draws nothing, and the priest draws nothing. Wow. So, getting absolutely screwed here. I'm going to put him there just in case next turn he does draw an attack card. Get rid of that, that, and that. And we'll get rid of that. All I need is 1 attack card. There we go. Finally, a penetrating cut. He's got bones. Am I going to be able to take him out, considering most of my stuff is penetrating? Is this penetrating? I'm not sure it is, actually. Oh, yes, it is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him, because the warrior's set up with nothing but penetrating hits. I think he's got a couple of non-penetrating hits, and the priest definitely has non-penetrating hits. So that's piercing, and that's piercing. So really, we're just going to stand here and flail at each other because I'm getting a bit card screwed. So let's have a look. This armor always triggers and prevents all damage from piercing and slashing. So really, I should have kept that defensive card for now, because there's nothing the warrior can do right now. Might as well ditch that and that, because he can't use them, because the skeleton is invulnerable. Oh, let's have a look at the stabs. Piercing and piercing. Oh, there we go. Strong hack. I'm going to smash his face. Oh. Well, hang on a minute. So, strong hack. Oh, piercing and slashing. I literally don't think that I can hurt him. Literally at all. I don't know. I don't think I can hurt the skeleton. I think we're just going to have to cycle through all of my cards. Let's have a look. Piercing, piercing, and piercing. Oh, no, there we go. Crushing. Let's crush his face in. And there we go. Holy shit. That was awkward at the end there. Aftermath. After defeating the skeletons, it becomes clear you cannot defeat the undead. You must try to escape by fighting your way back to a breach in the northwest wall. Let us collect our loot. Some divine armor and a divine skill. Let us go.
Oh.
Okay. A hole in the northwest wall offers an escape route. However, you must first defend this area for 4 turns to allow some of the townsfolk to escape. Okay. Now, these brightly lit areas here, they are victory point zones. So as long as you have more characters than your opponent in those victory point zones, you gain a victory point, one of these little stars, every single turn. So what we're going to do is just get everybody to stand around this location. Oh, and unfortunately, we're going to lose some cards. Oh, we'll put... oh, that's the more powerful one. We'll put the weaker one on him. And then we are going to pass, even though we'll lose some nice cards. But there we go. First victory point. We'll lose the rusty armor. We'll lose the short spark. And we'll keep everything else. He's passed. Okay. Well, you have to... The orange card you have to cast on the... Well, what we'll do is I guess we'll hold... Oh, there we go. Not passing now, are you? You clown. We will... Can he hit those? Yes. Yes, we can. So, he's got 19 health. I think we can probably eliminate him in 1 turn. That is... Right, the spark generator gives us 2 additional damage. So that's 7... 13. So I need... Is that 6 damage? Yeah. And none of my stuff does 6 damage. Right, I use 2 of these cuts, I suppose. Or we could get in there. Priest's got quite a nice attacking hand, but he's too far away to do anything. We'll move him up just in case. Ouch. That was a little painful. Right, let's have a think about this. How do we want to do it? He can't hit anybody from where he is, which is really, really awkward. What we'll do... Right, we'll get some... We'll get some wizardy stuff on the go. So that's 12 hit points left. So if we hit him with that, that's going to be 6 hit points left. When we hit him with that, that's going to be 4 hit points left. No, it'll be 2 hit points left. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll blast him with the eyes. We'll blast him with the spark. And then we'll hit him with a penetrating cut. Oh, and he's got bones. Now, is this... Ah, that's just block cards, where that is an armor card. Now, all of my stuff is penetrating. So, he's useless now. I'm going to have to use the priest, but he is out of range. Well, you know what? We'll try it anyway. No, it didn't work. Okay. We'll put a healing thing on him. Just because I don't want to discard any of these cards, because they're the only ones that can hurt the skeletons right now. But I'm going to have to discard them anyway, which is a bit of a shame. There's another victory point for me. Oh, I'm going to have to get rid of one of these, which is going to have to be... Oh, no, I should have got rid of Strong Hack, because it's a slash. Really not paying attention, am I? And the mage has drawn nothing. Nothing that is useful whatsoever. Right. Oh, this is so awkward. That won't hurt him. That will do 10 damage, but he's only got 2 hit points. So that is a bit bullshit, to be honest. But we're going to have to do it. Wow, he's got a lot of armor. Oh, and there we go, we win. So all we had to do was get 4 victory points. Each one of those is worth 2. And we pick up the victory. Aftermath, you successfully lead a small group of townsfolk out of the burning ruins towards safety. For your brave feats this day, the mayor gladly presents you the town's pride and joy, the epic blade, Woodholme's Wound. You are assured that these townsfolk are a tough and resourceful people and are already planning on how to rebuild. Collect loot. We go to golden chest, meaning that's the end of the adventure. We get our experience. Our warrior levels up. What do we get? We get a rotting club. We get some patchwork boots. And we get an epic blade. Now, if we were a club member, we would also get an epic staff. And if we have a look, the epic staff's actually pretty, well, it's okay. The cards in grey are the ones that do bad things to you, but these deadly sparks are pretty nice. To become a member, basically, for 30 days, it's 300 of the premium currency. And every time you complete a quest, you get 1 free item of the highest rarity that it did give you that turn. That adventure anyway. So, not bad loot. And that is going to be it for this video. We defended Woodholme. I think next video we might do Forest of Souls, maybe the Order of the Core. Or we might have a check out of these Mauve Manticore adventures. I think they are player-written adventures, but we will see. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a like or favourite. Stick a comment in the comment section below. Let me know exactly what you thought. If you want to see more of these videos as well, leave me a comment. And I will catch you guys next time.